Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Biscuits. And today we'll be customizing the Dinka Blista Kanjo. Very excited to modify this car with you all. And the biggest announcement on the channel is we are finally on next gen. That's right, I finally got myself an Xbox Series X. And I have to say, I'm loving this expanded and enhanced thus far. Details are absolutely incredible. If you are thinking about upgrading to next gen for the expanded and enhanced on GTA Online, I would definitely do it. It's been a blast so far. Nothing but good things to say about it. Anyway, back to business. Let's go ahead and modify this thing. Real quick before they do that, let's hop on the internet. We will go over to Southern San Andreas, and we will scroll over to the two-door category. There it is, missed it. And here it is, the Dinka Blista Kanjo. Can be purchased for $580,000, so just over $500,000. Not a bad price, honestly, for Rockstar and their prices on some of these cars, so really can't beat it. This is obviously based on a late 90s to early 2000s Honda Civic hatchback. If you're a Honda fanboy, this is the EK body style. So there it is. Let's go ahead and trick this baby out. So, starting off with the armor, go ahead and throw 100%. For the brakes, we will go all the way up on those for the race brakes. For the front bumper, we have several different options. We have half primary, full primary, sticker bomb, street bumper, track, the street bumper and canards, light and bumper, light and street bumper, highway racer bumper, race day bumper, and the extreme aero bumper. And finally the time attack bumper. That is absolutely ridiculous looking. So I'm more of a clean kind of a car build guy, so I was probably thinking of going with this street bumper and canards. Over to the rear bumpers, we got the primary, subway ring, primary trim and the subway ring, sticker bomb, light and bumper and diffuser, the street SPL, highway racer, lightweight track, time attack, stripped and small diffuser, stripped and medium diffuser, stripped and large. Oh man, that is absolutely crazy looking. So we wanted to complement the front bumper, so I think we're gonna have to go with the primary trim. Looks pretty good so far. Onto the doors. We have wind deflectors, carbon wind deflectors, and window nets. Carbon wind deflectors? Sure, why not? Let's throw them on. It's a Honda Civic after all, right? For the engine, we'll go ahead and go EMS upgrade level 4. And onto the exhaust. So we have a lot of different options here again. So dual tuner, chrome track, performance, chrome performance, big bore, chrome big bore, blast pipes, and the Shakotan. Oh man, this is really comical to me. These blast pipes and the Shakotan are just hilarious. If I was doing a different build, I would definitely throw those on, but probably not feeling those, so Let's go ahead and throw on the Performix exhaust. I think that's looking fresh, very fitting for a Honda Civic hatchback. Moving on to the fenders. We got sticker bomb front and rear. The vented front fenders. It's kind of nice. Street fenders, looks like it adds a little bit of a flare on the rear fenders there. Carbon street. We have track fenders. Got the carbon track. And race fenders. And the carbon race. So we'll just go ahead and go with the vented front fenders. Nothing too crazy. Alright, on to the grille. We have the primary grille surround, debadged, exposed intercooler, black Dinka, white Dinka, intercooler with water sprayer, and with twin fans. I think we're going to go with the exposed. Now on to the headlights. Looks like we have some headlight covers here. We can do yellow, primary, secondary, primary headlight intake, secondary headlight intake, and carbon headlight intake. So we will go ahead and leave those stock. Onto the hood, we have the hood bra, secondary color, sticker bomb, rusty, that's kind of cool. The carbon, lifted primary. Oh, okay, so it looks like the part of the hood where it meets the windshield is like up a little bit. I've seen people do this in real life with their Honda Civics and Acura TLs, and it looks so stupid. So dumb. Please don't do this to your car. Apparently the reason people do this is because they wanted to make it look like they got a bigger engine under the hood or whatnot. It looks dumb. Guys, don't do it. Just don't. Moving on. Lifted secondary hood. Okay, another lifted one. The lifted carbon. Still, even if it's carbon, it looks dumb. Don't do it, guys. We have the street hood. Carbon street. Performance. Carbon performance. Race hood. Carbon race. And the big turbo hood. Oh wow, that is very interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with the carbon race hood. Okay, for the horn, we won't really mess with that. For the lights, go ahead and throw xenon, because let's be real, if you see a 90s Honda Civic, I'm sure he's got some blue light bulbs in there. Definitely not xenon or HIDs, that'd be too much money to put on your Honda Civic, so $30 blue light bulbs, that's the ticket. Underglow, we'll probably have to throw some underglow on this thing. It's a Honda Civic, let's be real, but we will come back to that because I'm not sure what color scheme I'm going to go with. So, moving on to the liveries. We got the street decals and the shopping list, which looks like it's the exact same thing except in white. Got the Clubman Racer. Total bucket. That's kind of cool actually. I like the rusted out look. Got Outlaw Racer. Too slow, Mr. Policeman. That's great. Got Highway Hunter. Got the Midnight Champion. Atomic Motorsport, Globe Oil, get the Dinka Race Team, the Retro Fukaru, and of course a shiny Wasabi Kitty. Gotta have a Princess Robot bubblegum in there, of course. I think we're just gonna go with the street decals. Nothing too crazy on it. Plate, we'll go ahead and do yellow on black. The respray we'll come back to last. Not sure what color scheme I want to go with yet. So, not really feeling any roll cages, so let's just leave those off for now. Now onto the roof. So we have secondary, sticker bomb, carbon roof, roof box, roof rack, and off to the track. Oh, that's hilarious. So, yeah, we're gonna leave it stock. Onto the side skirts, we have primary, secondary, sticker bomb, street, carbon, race, and carbon race. So I feel these primary looking pretty good right there, so we're going to throw those on. So let's go over the spoiler options. We have the primary OE wing, secondary OE, sticker bomb. You can just sticker bomb this whole car apparently if you want to. We got carbon OE. Wow, primary raised, secondary raised, primary flap, secondary flap, street wing. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Drift wing, they just keep getting bigger. GT wing, track wing, time attack wing. Good lord. What? Oh my goodness. Street SPL, extreme performance wing. Got the race wing, loop battle wing, and finally the circuit master wing. Wow, these things are absolutely ridiculous. I feel like if I threw one of these on, I'd probably take flight. So let's go ahead and just go with the carbon OE wing. Okay, for sun strips, guess we'll go ahead and throw on one. Primary, suspension. Yep, we're gonna dump it all the way down, even though it looks kind of dumb without camber, even though I know some of you love the cambered look, and that's okay, I can respect that. In order to maximize this vehicle's handling, you do have to have it all the way down for suspension, so that's interesting that the sport and the competition, the body of the vehicle is not any lower, it's simply just the camber. So let's go ahead and do it. Competition on there. For the transmission, we will go ahead and do the race. For the trunk, so we can do primary color, secondary color, sticker bomb, and carbon trunk. So let's go ahead and throw the primary color. I think that looks very clean. We will of course have to throw a turbo on this thing. Windows, since I did not do any interior upgrades, no roll cage, no racing seats, anything like that, we will go ahead and black out the windows. Go on to the wheels. Cosmo Mark IIIs are exactly what the doctor ordered. I mean, if you have on a Civic looking like this, I feel like these are probably the wheels you have on them. So we're going to go ahead and just throw those on. Very nice looking wheel. And we will go ahead and black out the center insert of those wheels. I love that look. Black wheel and the chrome lip. It looks very, very good in my opinion. Really can't go wrong. For the tires, we will go ahead and throw on the bulletproof tires. So back up to the respray. Kind of thinking a green for this, so let's go the respray. Wow, actually let's go through the chameleon real quick. Yeah, you know what, let's go ahead and try this green/blue flip. These new paints that Rockstar added are very cool, so let's just try that. I think it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and match up for the secondary. There we go. Oh yeah, this thing is coming along very nice. We just have one thing left to do. And that is, of course, put some underglow on this. We're gonna have to have it. I mean, it's a Honda Civic after all, right? So the question is the color. Alright, so we will try the lime green, I guess. Might get out in the sun and realize it doesn't look good at all, but that's alright. So that is everything. So let's go ahead and get it out on the road, do a little sound test, and a review. Let's go ahead and do a quick sound test. So not bad sounding. The little turbo stutter at the end. The acceleration does sound very nice. Color-wise, this thing looks pretty much amazing. Let's go ahead and see how she drives. So starting off with the acceleration. Not the greatest. Not terrible though. Top speed's decent. Handling seems okay thus far. We are pinned right now, so top speed's kind of weak actually. Alright, little turn coming up here. Alright, definitely some understeer going on. Not horrible, but it's definitely very apparent. Yeah, this thing is struggling with top speed right now. So yeah, so far acceleration is okay. Top speed's actually kind of bad. The braking is decent. So yeah, as far as handling goes, like flossing through traffic, it's handling it no problem. The issue is when you go on a turn, like a full left or right, it's where that understeer really kicks in. Yeah, definitely some understeer going on here. Kind of to be expected with a front-wheel drive vehicle. Which, let's just do a real quick test, confirm it is front-wheel drive. Yes, definitely front-wheel drive. Also love that Rockstar updated the tire smoke. It looks a little bit more realistic now, so it's kind of nice. So, yep, acceleration, decent. Top speed, not that great. Handling, not the best either, because that understeer you just saw had the wheel completely pinned to the right and it was barely turning. All the way to the left now, barely turns. Yeah, this thing struggles on corners, man. Jesus, this understeer is real as it gets. So it does turn a little bit better when you let off the accelerator, obviously, so you're not fighting the front wheels that are powering the vehicle while turning. Probably not going to win very many races with this thing. Alright guys, that is about it for this video. I really appreciate you watching. The Blista Kanjo was a lot of fun to customize. I would definitely recommend picking this thing up if you're a fan of the Honda Civic. Very sweet car. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.